Our next story is about the shadow war raging across West Asia. Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, Yemen, and Gaza. All these battlefields have the fingerprints of Iran and Israel. Both countries are fighting through proxies. They're making alliances of convenience. But at the end of the day, it's an Iranian versus Israeli battle. This story connects the dots for you. Tells you how their rivalry has spilled across borders. Pulled the US and Russia into quiet alignment and China into open opposition. A brewing Cold War, if you will, with the Israel-Iran conflict becoming increasingly global. We told you about the Hezbollah-Israel war. For years now, both sides have been fighting in Syria. Israel has carried out airstrikes there. Hezbollah has retaliated, but the last few days, the fighting has intensified. At least 18 people have died in the Israeli strikes in Syria. And each time Israel carried out airstrikes, Hezbollah has retaliated by firing missiles from southern Lebanon. No major escalation so far, but the potential is there. In Iraq, things are different. There is no Hezbollah-style proxy of Iran in Iraq, at least not yet. So Iran is using the popular Shiite cleric, Muqtada al-Sadr. His followers launched a rocket attack on Camp Balad in Iraq. The U.S. soldiers were shifted to a safer location. America retaliated with airstrikes. That's one side of the story. On the other side of the border in Yemen, the Iran-backed Houthi rebels fired a missile on Saudi Arabia. Again, the Houthis did not claim responsibility for the attack. Saudi Arabia retaliated with airstrikes. Now that's classic Iranian strategy. The Houthis have denied any role in the attack. If they did carry out the attack, they would have claimed responsibility like they usually do. But this time, it seems the Iranian regime wanted some plausible deniability. And what about Gaza? Here Hamas and Islamic Jihad are the chief representatives of Iran in the Palestinian territory. They control the Gaza Strip. Israel has laid siege to Gaza. Over the last 7 weeks, thousands of rockets have been fired from Gaza. Israel responded with airstrikes. Recently, there was a lull in the violence, but on Sunday, things heated up again. An Israeli airstrike killed 2 Palestinian militants in Gaza. In response, Hamas fired rockets at Ashkelon. Now, Israel's Home Front Command has sounded an all-clear siren. It means that for now, there won't be a ground assault on Gaza. What does this mean? All of these attacks and counterattacks tell you one thing. The Israel-Iran rivalry is spilling over into Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, Yemen, and Gaza. 2. It is pulling the US and Russia into a tacit Cold War alliance. America is firmly aligned with Israel. Russia is not openly said, but reports say Moscow has quietly aligned with Iran. And this is dangerous because it could lead to a wider conflict. And 3. China is watching this conflict closely. It wants to make sure that its interests in West Asia are protected. 8. So it has come out in support of Iran. That's why we've been highlighting the need for a political solution to this conflict. Only dialogue can bring lasting peace. The shadow war being fought by Iran and Israel has claimed hundreds of lives in Syria alone. If it spills over into Lebanon or Iraq, the death toll could rise exponentially. And needless to say, the Israel-Iran proxy war is not going to end anytime soon.